Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Middle Township High School Ball celebrating the fifth birthday of our Corps. Please rise as Chaplain Miles Barrett delivers the invocation.
Let us pray. Come, Lord, and fill this Naval Air Station Wildwood Museum with your Spirit. Send your Spirit to truly honor tonight our young ROTC New Jersey ROTC cadets. Let us learn more about their character development, discipline, and confidence building programs. Let us hear of their team efforts as they continue to grow in rank. Guide them and feed their bodies, minds, and souls. Like a good, stable three-legged stool, keep each leg the same strength and the same length as they mature. Bless our banquet, as you have so often nourished us throughout history at sea, air, ashore, and in foreign ports. Like fine wine, pour forth your Spirit that we may drink fully of life and service of you, Lord God, and our country. May our fellow Americans and invited guests respect your presence, Lord, as our unseen host at every meal and silent listener to every conversation. Season our meal, Lord. Pepper our comments with divine wit, and salt our decorum with your savory blend of honor, courage, and commitment. Bless all those standing the watch. Bless all who are with us in spirit, Lord, and bless those deployed around the globe, as we remember also those who have gone before us. We pray as we live and die, all to the glory and honor of your holy name. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the left side of the stage under the American flag. You will find an illuminated table that has been prepared in honor of our fallen comrades. It symbolizes the valiant sacrifices of our Navy Corps team. Tonight, we pay special tribute to the members of our Marine Corps and Navy family who have been taken from us. Their sacrifices and the sacrifices of their family help preserve our nation's freedom and enable millions of our citizens to enjoy the American dream. We stand free today because of them. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to join us in a moment of silence as we pause to honor those brave men and women who have given their lives in the service of our country. Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for honors to the guest of honor and commanding officer and remain standing for the presentation of the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the entrance of the traditional Navy Cadet birthday cake. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. On 1 November 1921, the 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, Lieutenant General John A. Lejeune, directed that a reminder of the honorable service of the Corps be published by every command to all cadets throughout the globe on the birthday of the Corps. Since that day, cadets have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields and foreign shores in war and peace. On this birthday of the Corps, therefore, in recognition of the will of the 13th Commandant, a reminder of the Corps' honorable service is published as follows.
On November 10, 1964, a Corps of Navy Cadets was created by public law. Since that date, many thousand men and women have bore the name Navy Cadet. In memory of them, it is fitting that we who are cadets should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glory of its long and illustrious history. Since the record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in the world's history. During 5 of the first 60 years of its existence, the Navy Cadets has been in action, being the first conducted at accredited secondary schools throughout the nation and taught by instructors who are retired Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard officers and enlisted personnel. Generation after generation, curriculum emphasizes citizenship and leadership development, as well as our maritime heritage, developing better citizens of tomorrow. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, cadets have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion until the term Navy Cadet has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Navy Cadets today have received from those who have preceded us in the Corps. With it, we also receive from them the eternal spirit, which has animated our Corps from generation to generation and has been the distinguishing mark of cadets in every age. So long as the spirit continues to flourish, cadets will be found equal to every emergency in the future as they have been in the past. And the men and women of our nation will regard us as worthy successors to the long line of illustrious men and women who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of the Corps.
The timeless and inspiring message of our 13th Commandant has left its mark in the hearts and minds of all cadets, past and present. By deed and act of Belleau Wood from the Argonne, from Guadalcanal to Iwo Jima, from Itchen to the Korean armistice, from the hard fights in Vietnam to Desert Shield, Desert Storm, to the century's longest wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and in hundreds of other places where cadets have distinguished themselves. Cadets have continued to epitomize those qualities which are their legacy. The success which the men and women who have earned the title Navy Cadet have achieved in curriculum and the faith they have borne in peace will endure forever. The Commandant and our many friends have added their hearty praise and congratulations on this, our 5th birthday. The Navy Cadet Corps birthday cake cutting ceremony is important to all cadets, as is an annual renewal of each cadet's commitment to the Corps and the Corps' commitment to our nation's quest for peace and freedom worldwide. The birthday cake is traditionally cut with the Mameluke sword as a reminder we are all a band of warriors committed to carrying that sword so that our nation may live in peace. our custom, the first piece of cake will be presented to our guest of honor, Master Sergeant Jack Doon. By tradition, the next piece of cake is presented to the oldest cadet in attendance. As a sign of honor and respect according to experience and seniority, this evening our oldest cadet is Sean Brannon, who enlisted in the Navy Cadets on September 2020, a native of Cape May Courthouse, New Jersey, and was born on January 5, 2006. For 5 years, our experienced cadets have nurtured and led young cadets to fill our rank and renew our corps. The oldest cadet passes the piece of cake to the youngest cadet, symbolizing the passing of wisdom, knowledge, and experience, as well as trust and confidence in those who will carry on our Navy Cadets traditions in the future. This evening, our youngest cadet is Tristan McDonald, who enlisted in the Navy Cadets on September 2023, a native of Cape May Courthouse, New Jersey. A cadet seaman recruit was born on August 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the retirement of the colors and the departure of the official party, which will be followed by the playing of Anchors Aweigh and the Marines hymn. Ladies and gentlemen, the commanding officer, Cadet Lieutenant Commander Philip Woodrow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our 5th annual birthday. I am Cadet Lieutenant Commander Philip Woodrow, the commanding officer at Middle Township High School's NJROTC. I want to start off by saying thank you all for being here in attendance tonight. Our program would not be possible without you all. As it is our 5th annual birthday, our main goal every year is to improve even more than years prior. Our program this year has faced some adversity with the change of an instructor and a new change of command. We had to start this year hitting the ground running. Along the way, we have hit a couple of bumps, but nothing we couldn't handle. Our 3 big accomplishments this year were as follows. Our program has doubled in size with over 60 cadets. We earned the Special Judges Award from the New Jersey Firemen's Convention Parade, and most importantly, we passed the annual military inspection for the first time in 5 years. These big accomplishments would not have happened without the dedication from Staff Sergeant Neal and the cadets, the support from the school administration, our families, the American Legion, and our community. Thank you all for attending tonight, and please enjoy this evening's celebration of our 5th birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guest of honor, Master Sergeant Jack Doon.
How you doing? Hello, everybody. How you doing today? Now, being that we were at attention, I couldn't say what I wanted to say when I had a piece of that cake. In honor of the Navy, I say anchors aweigh. And in honor of the Marine Corps, I say Semper Fidelis. And I really enjoyed that. It's been a long time since I marched like that. Commander Phillip, how'd I do? Thumbs up? All right, we're good to go. Anyways, good evening. Middletown High School Naval National Defense Cadet Corps, which is the ROTC as I understand. Family, friends, and distinguished guests. It is a great honor for me to be with you here tonight at this ball. Can you hear me okay? I'm just trying to adjust the mic. Good? Okay. I would like to thank your instructor, retired Marine Staff Sergeant William Neal, and his father, Greg, a retired firefighter, for inviting me to speak with you here tonight. Even though we only met today, we have a bond from our service to our country and to our communities. Staff Sergeant, I'd like to say to you, Semper Fidelis. It was great to be part of the greatest fighting force in the world, the United States Marine Corps. And Greg, I'd like to say to you, it was great to be part of the greatest job in the world, being a firefighter. We were blessed to make it home. And we're still giving back where and when we can with what we experienced and accomplished throughout our lives. A point that I will come back to later, which brings me to the first point I'd like to speak to you about. I looked at your website. Your academic and programs were very impressive. Your video was captivating and well done. However, the thing that really caught my attention was your core values: honor, courage, commitment. Strong values and character traits that are universal and sacred in the military. And they do spill over into what we refer to as the civilian world, for all the veterans out there, right? They can only work in the civilian world if they are properly applied. To all the young men and women in the Cadet Corps, if you embrace, own, and apply these core values, you will always be moving in the right direction in your life, and that direction is forward. And the key part of that is others will begin to follow you because you all will be recognized as a leader, a good person, a solid American citizen. This can never be bought, sold, or taken away from you. It must be earned. It is priceless and will follow you wherever you go in life. I want to give you an example of something. You talk about honor, courage, and commitment, 3 core values. Here's 3 types of people in the world. You have people that make things happen. They're leaders. You have people that watch things happen. They're followers. Then you got people that go, what the heck just happened? They're clueless. You don't want to be like that in life. You want to be a follower, and then you want to be a leader. And I believe that is the purpose why you all came here together to celebrate tonight. These are not just words. What you're learning here is an action that you must take daily in life to be the best person that you can be. For a successful, service-oriented life. That you are learning here. Be the person that makes things happen. You have already stepped up to be a cut above. You have stated, I want to serve. Just by being here tonight. That shows honor, courage, and commitment in the early stages. The foundation that will serve you well as you grow into adults and go out into the world. We all can agree here tonight that our country needs young people like this in the next generation. Your generation will have your chance to make a difference. And I task you to make that difference with honor, courage, and commitment. Never forget where you learned this. Never forget where you come from. And never forget who you are. And always, always be Jersey strong and proud. You with me on that? Come on, let's have a little fun. You with me on that? We Jersey strong and proud? Absolutely. Okay, now I'm coming to my second point. I like to work in threes. I would like to share with you now, you are all part of something greater than yourselves. In this cadet program, being part of an extended family. Remember, there is no I in team. In the Marine Corps, we were always as strong as our weakest link. And in the fire service, we never worked alone. Freelancing, being an individual, was not accepted. It's never accepted when you're a profession of arms or you're tasked with protecting and saving lives. Teamwork is important. I want to ask you all, the cadets, how do you feel being part of this team? How about an oorah or a hoo-yah, whatever you do, let me know that you're proud to be part of this team. Go ahead. The staff sergeant gave permission. Hoorah! Hoorah! Let me hear it. Come on. I'm here to motivate you. Okay? Excellent. Let me hear that one more time for your parents and your family. What do you think, Staff Sergeant? Come up here one more time with me, Staff Sergeant. Have them give you an oorah.
All right. We're not going to embarrass us. So let's hear it. All right? Let me hear a oorah. That's better.
That was a little better. Okay, thank you. Oorah back. Okay, here we go. The reason I said that, and I wanted you to feel what it's like to be part of a team, there's strength in numbers. You can accomplish and do so much more as a member of a team than you could ever do by yourself. You're making friendships and bonds here that will last a lifetime with each other as brothers and sisters in this program, with your community, and with your instructors. Stay together. Always look out for each other. Work together on your goals and your tasks. And don't let anyone mess with your family. Am I right? Do we let anybody mess with the family in Jersey? So you have a family here, and you take care of each other, and that's going to benefit you as you move forward in life. And once again, I have to say, be Jersey strong and proud. You with me? How about another hoorah? Hey, we're getting there. I like this. Okay, I'm coming to the last part of this. My final point that I'm coming back to, if you were paying attention, which I hope you were, was I was talking about how veterans, we have the American Legion here. I saw the Marine Corps League. I see a lot of men and women in uniform. They're here giving back. I had the opportunity to meet the chaplain tonight. I spoke to him for 10 minutes and we were instantly bonded. We served in the Iraq War at the same time during the surge in 2007 and 2008. He is my brother. And thank you, chaplain, for what you did for all the Marines and the different branches of the service, the spiritual guidance in a war zone. That is honorable. So what I'm trying to say to you is, I'm coming full circle about giving back, and we're gonna wrap this up and bring it all together. You're here to be the best person that you could be. Am I right? You're part of a team. Am I right? You're part of an extended family. Do you feel that way? Absolutely. This is really important because at some point, you will all go out in your generation into the real world. We call it the real world. It's no joke out there. It really is for real. And some of you will join the greatest military in the world. Some of you will go to college. And some of you will learn trades. There's many opportunities and paths that you can take to have a good life. I heard this before, and it made me real proud to hear it as a veteran. The reason that you can choose this path and go the way that you want to in life is because you have the American dream. And you know, a lot of people, can you hear me? A lot of people, they think that the American dream is owning a big house or having a lot of money. That's not the American dream. The American dream is freedom. That is what it is all about. This is the only country in the world that nobody wants to leave. I'm going to take this mic away. It's not working right. This is the only country in the world that nobody wants to leave and everybody wants to get into. Can we agree with that? So embody that. God bless America. You live in the greatest country in the world. You are free to choose what your life will be and what path you will go down because of freedom. I want you to take everything that you learned in this cadet program, everything that you learned in school, everything that you learned from your parents or whoever took care of you, your instructors, and want you to take that forward and utilize it because it was instilled in you to be the best you can be and go for it in life. Make your American dream come true. It's up to you. And never forget the brave men and women of the United States military who secured, fought for, and died for that American dream that we all live and the freedom that we enjoy every single day to gather like we are here today. As you move through life and you understand the real meaning of opportunity, service, sacrifice, and success, in closing, what I ask you to do And I'm coming back to what I said before about giving back. Pay it forward. Have you heard that before? And I'm speaking to the cadets. Pay it forward. Give back. By giving back where and when you can, you will have lived a life that has come full circle. And you will make a difference in your lives and the lives of others. Some people that you'll never know that you really did that. Here's an example. How many cadets do we have here tonight, Staff Sergeant? 58. 58 cadets. You'll probably never see me again in your life. You got me for 10 or 15 minutes. Now, I tell you, I put a lot more time into this speech. But here's the deal. If I positively had an impact on one of you, my mission is complete. Because one multiplies into many. But I hope that I had an impact on all 58. That was the goal. How am I doing? How about a hoorah? All right. You getting what I'm saying here? All right. I want you to realize what I just said. When you come full circle and live that full life, and you're in the opportunity to begin to mentor other people and share your knowledge, your life experience, like we're doing with you, I think that all the adults in the room can agree with me. It does not get any better than that. Am I right? That's a good life. That's a life of purpose and service. Okay. All I want to say now is thank you for the cake. Thank you for the warm welcome. I enjoyed every minute of it. I'd like to talk to you all. And let's enjoy the ball. And tonight, let's keep in mind as we're having a good time, the men and women of the United States military that are out there right now protecting our country. One day that might be you. And we'll remember you too if I ever come back. We'll see. And the first responders who protect our communities. Where would we be without them? You call 911, isn't that very good that somebody's coming to help you? A life of service. So all I can say to all the young people here tonight, the cadets, this is why I'm here. Keep moving forward, having a positive impact on your community, the state, and the nation if given the opportunity. How big your dream is. And I wish you all the best right now and in your future endeavors. It was a real honor for me to come here tonight and speak to you. Thank you for having me. And all I can say is Semper Fidelis, and I know you understand that. And that means always faithful. Have a great night. Congratulations on your ball. And it was a real honor being here. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. Please enjoy your evening. Semper Fidelis, and happy birthday, cadets.
If you want to move this, you can. So as we're setting up for a quick little birthday message, I just want to come out and say something. I wish I could take this off. Can I take this off? Oh, thank God. First of all, has anybody ever recorded themselves and listened to it back and is like, wow, that is not what I thought I sounded like? Yeah, I hate hearing myself on a speaker so bad. But anyway, can we please get a round of applause for all the cadets that just put on a great show? I just want to say something about that. We started that back maybe, 3 months ago, before spring break, and I was worried. I was worried about how this was going to go, right? Because it's a big ceremony. There's a lot to it. But let me tell you, from the first practice, they made it look easy. I had actual Marines struggle, and Sergeant Majors just absolutely put Marines on their face because they just don't pay attention, and it's just hard. Certain movements, they make it look easy. It's not as easy as it looks like. I know they were all nervous. They were scared, wanting to do good. I had to calm them all down beforehand. But it just goes to show the amount of work that these kids put in for you guys. And the other thing I want to say, I know some people were wondering why it was a black tie event and you dressed up. Look around. Look how great everybody looks. It's great. Especially all my female cadets hate me right now because they're all in uniform. They want to be in dresses. But the reason why we're here is because of you guys being in the military program, right? Lastly, I just want to thank you all for being here. Our guest of honor, our chaplain, Art Andre for the food. I hope you guys really enjoy the food. And everybody else that came out and helped, all the parents that came out and helped, the administration here. So thank you all for being here. I really hope you guys enjoy the night, enjoy the dinner, enjoy the dancing. We're going to have a great DJ. There's a photo booth over there. Thank you for them for coming. Please enjoy the night. Have a great time. Happy birthday, and Semper Fidelis.